Hey, yo, man, welcome back to another episode of Island God Talk Podcast, man, episode 82. You already know who's here in the building, man. Kingmeechyyy on the other end, man. How you doing today, bro?
Bro, I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling first day of February, starting a new month. So I feel like if you haven't been grinding in January, start in February.
Yeah, I mean, you need to start yesterday, but definitely, man, hey, it's a new month. You know what I'm saying? Time for new things. That's really time for new things and time to double down on the things you already been doing. So, you know, if you had a little goal, you was like, bet I'm doing 10 push-ups a day. January. It's time to move to 15 now. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's time to increase. It's time to build on what you've been working on.
I like that a lot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can get right into this thing, bro. We can get right into this thing. Because it's been a lot of videos, people making videos about this thing. The government is pushing a narrative. I feel like everybody's trying to push a narrative with it. But the question is Colombia safe? Bro, and this is why, because I'm going to quote this one video I seen. It was a woman. She was talking about Colombia is a safe space. It's only the men that are looking for girls that things are they're getting robbed. Not like the average person traveling to Colombia, bro. So,
me personally, I won't even just leave it to Colombia. We see travel warnings about the DR. We see it about Jamaica. We see it about literally everywhere. And to me, it's all propaganda, man. It's all propaganda. You probably got a hood less than 2-3 minutes from where you stay at that's way more dangerous. The guns actually work over there on this side in America. You got to think about those things. Now, of course, you're going into foreign places. You got to understand the laws. You got to understand the rules. And you got to understand the culture and how things work. So that's why people be finding themselves in fucked up situations. And you got to think, it's poverty in these places. You already know it's somewhere you know that you can go and someone's going to take advantage of you if you looking green. And I feel like it's like the same thing anywhere else.
I totally agree, bro. And the videos, they made me so mad, bro, for this. Well, not mad. It was just like dis-putting a little bit because you're spreading false information, bro. I feel like you're literally spreading false information. Literally, anywhere you go and you don't know the language or you're literally a tourist, you're already in a disadvantage, bro. Mm-hmm. You're already at a disadvantage. No matter if you're messing with women or not, bro. Even Dubai, the safest place, bro, you're still at a disadvantage if you don't know the laws, bro. It just depended on the place, bro. And I feel like with Colombia, yeah, Colombia's going to be a dangerous place, especially, and you're going to make it even more dangerous if you don't know, like, one, you don't know Spanish, two, you don't know the scams and the tricks people going to try to pull, pickpocket. Like, if you don't know the little stuff, Colombia's going to be very dangerous for you.
And you have to understand nightlife in general. Nightlife is the time where motherfuckers supposed to be asleep and getting prepared for the next day. So if you're not doing that and you're going out and you're drinking and all these things are around, you gotta understand the type of people that go to the clubs. Like who goes to the same old club in your city time after time? It's usually the motherfuckers that's like they getting dirty money or they trying to get some money from people or they looking around seeing who's drunk, who's too drunk, or who's doing this. And we don't never see the traveler getting messed up in the daytime. We seen that one time, and that's when them people was going through Mexico. Well, one time recently, them people was going through Mexico, that black couple, and they got like kidnapped broad day type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a one-off situation. And you seen the cartel punish some people for it. It might have not been the right guys, but somebody got punished. Somebody paid for that shit. Like, so it's like you gotta understand a lot of that shit is not just messing with girls. It's nightlife in general. It's dangerous everywhere. People are inhibited. They drugs, all this different stuff. And just having like hungry people around, that shit is, it's gonna make it a little bit worse.
Exactly, bro. So I don't like when people say, oh, it's good to go or it's not good to go. I feel like it's literally just on what type of person you are, bro. If you're the type of person that's gonna prepare yourself to go on these trips, like you're mentally capable, like we don't need to babysit you every 3 minutes, yeah, you can probably have a blast, bro, and it's gonna be totally safe for you. But if you're the person that does not do any of these things, just gets up and go, like no research, bro, crazy. I promise you might get robbed just for being in a bad spot, bro. Simple as that. And I mean daytime anywhere, because I feel like if you wander off too far in the daytime,
you're gonna walk into a place that you ain't supposed to be at, or if you and it's just about because 9 times out of 10, if you're wandering off, you looking around like you a tourist, and then you get to looking around into the wrong place. You see the wrong group of guys that's not trying to be seen, and yeah, something might happen to you. Or you walk down a Skid Row type environment, just a bunch of junkies everywhere, and they see, oh, you got a watch on, you got this on, you got that. You're making yourself more of a target in those areas, no matter where you walking at on this earth.
Literally, no matter, it doesn't matter. You can be in Switzerland, man. You could probably come in a bad area of Switzerland, they're gonna do you crazy, bro.
Yeah, like it's just having an understanding, having knowledge, doing your research, and also just walking with respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like with us, we see nothing but love pretty much all the time. There a few one-off incidents, and then a couple internet gangsters and shit like that. But beyond that, everywhere I went, it's been okay. I'm showing respect to them, and I'm getting the same thing back for the most part. You're gonna have that drunk person or that person who mind a little crazy that's on your ass a little bit too long. But then, you know, like boom, like you bouncer in Jamaica or shit. If we would have needed to call a police officer on somebody, they was there, but it was on every corner, you know.
And that's what I'm talking about. And that's how it is. A lot of these places, a lot of these tours are right now in Jamaica because they're saying the same thing about Jamaica, the travel advisories and things like that. Bro, Jamaica, I felt safer in Jamaica than I did in Colombia, like, overall. Because you got to think, we did the same thing. We said we did. I was walking at 3 in the morning in Jamaica. Nothing happened to me. Absolutely nothing. When I say nobody bothered me, yeah, people were looking at me. A guy did scare me, but he was just looking like, nobody literally came up to us. The worst thing was the dogs, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I think Jamaica, they don't have like most of their economy is tourism, so they are really like strict on a lot of things. Over there, Central America, South America, you do have the era of cartel in these certain parts and stuff like that, especially a lot of places with like resorts and stuff. It's usually the people who's owning those resorts and casinos that you see in Colombia, Mexico, and all that stuff. It's the cartel and stuff like that, but it's like they already know. They don't want that heat from the U.S. government. So usually everywhere people are leaving tourists alone. And like I said, Jamaica, they probably, I know some big gangsters out there, so don't let me, what I'm saying right now, I don't think it's some gangsters out there, but at the same time, it's just, they have lack of resources just because they're on an island.
Literally, bro. And they really look at us like they make money off us, like, regardless. Yeah. So why would you fuck up your income? Niggas, that's why I say they treat, for the most part, they're going to treat you nice. Like, they want that money. So, especially you give them the money, bro, what? He'll fucking around, walk you home, and make sure nobody touch you type shit. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like, so that's what it is. So, no matter where you're going. But I do feel like the media does push Jamaica. Because even before we went, they were saying, like, it was like a travel 2 or 3 advisory, like, you should not go to these areas in Jamaica.
And that's propaganda. Again, of course, the government don't want you to go nowhere and see, like, oh, this place is kind of better. Like, maybe I want to, take my part of the economy over here and boost their shit up a little bit more. And that's a big part of it. Also, and you got to think, like, the U.S. will do that, but Jamaica, Colombia, Mexico, DR, none of them is going to be like, oh yeah, y'all don't need to come here. None of them is going to say that. Even for a good example of that is they was on a state of emergency when I went to Jamaica. A little kid got killed and stuff like that, so all the clubs had to shut down a little bit early and stuff like that in Montego Bay. So and we didn't hear nothing about that in America. That was one of those things, like Jamaica, they want us to keep coming. They trying to sweep shit under the rug just to do that.
Literally, I will say they will definitely sweep shit under the rug. But I will say, I don't want to speak on that. They definitely will sweep shit on the rug, though. They definitely will. But even going to these places with that, I feel like they do care. Like, they are, like, responsive to the Americans. Because another part, there was, like, police aren't responding to, like, other stuff like robbery, sexual assaults, and stuff like that. Bro, I will say with that Jamaica shit, bro, don't put yourself in a situation like that. Because that's literally what Jamaicans do. Like, they trying to fuck. I feel like that's another thing, too. People go to Jamaica, like, women go to Jamaica just to have sex.
I mean, there is a group of, like, quote-unquote passport sisters, usually older women and, I'm saying, like, just older women, bigger women and stuff like that. They'll go to places to get a mandingo, whether it's somewhere in Africa or it's in Jamaica or something like that. It's definitely groups like that. And then it's like people go for the beauty, but it's the just Like, okay, even if a young girl, she's going there with a group of other girls, it's like, what do y'all do? Y'all drink and y'all fucking twerk, and then you got all these Jamaican niggas around watching y'all. Of course, when y'all go on the raft in the river, they gonna be wanting to fill up on you and all that shit, and you gonna judgment inhibited. You in a new place, euphoria, been drinking. Know what I'm saying? Just a recipe for disaster for real.
That's why I say I feel like, especially like when niggas talk about that, bro. You're drunk, like he trying to fuck. Like I feel.
What else he got to do?
Literally, I promise you,
you're
like
not
fucking
gonna bring the nigga back home to America and marry the nigga. Like that's not gonna happen.
Literally, so I feel like that's a fact. What is there to do? So I feel like some of that shit just be, you shouldn't put yourself in those type of situations. Speaking of that rap shit, I find that shit crazy. That rap in Jamaica, bro. Oh my goodness, cause a lot of the times they do the legs, but then sometimes
it's not just it's the limestone massage. Now we're gonna try to separate that, but they do the limestone massage on the raft. But I've seen raft rides where they don't do that at all.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm coming at the limestone massages then. Bro, that shit is crazy. Because, you know, sometimes they do the legs, bro. But sometimes, like, there's a fat-ass handprint on this girl behind, bro. And it's like, no way. No way. If that was my bitch, I'd have a heart attack, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, you can invite, you don't know this nigga from a can of paint, and he's touching you. You don't know what type of energy you invite. You know what I'm saying? It's just, all of it just recipes for disasters when it comes to, I mean, to me personally, I'm not a big fan of girls trips, but I do think some groups of women can go somewhere and act accordingly. I would hope to say to think that exists to where they ain't gotta be going someplace to shake their ass and get drunk around other niggas, you know?
Literally, bro. Literally. Like, they can do some wholesome shit. Like, why can't you go hiking or some shit?
Bitches don't go hiking. Some groups of women
go hiking, bro.
Some groups of women, yeah, they go hiking and stuff together. But when you talk about like the black community, most of the times girls link up is, okay, we're gonna go get drunk somewhere, whether it's brunch, whether it's the club or somebody's house. That's what it's kind of centered around. Like, guys, we can go play sports, we can do business together, we can, you know what I'm saying, do some productive shit. It don't always gotta be revolved around going to see bitches and getting drunk and stuff like that.
Literally, bro. And that be the craziest thing, bro. Girls friendships with their friends and guys friendship with guys. Guy groups, we can literally just sit in the parking lot, have a blast, bro. We don't need it, bro. We rather not go to the club most of the time, bro. We having a good conversations. We're chilling. Girls, it'd be like they always got to do something. Got to go to the club. Like, it got to be planned out, bro. I can't go, bro. That's why I said no girls trips for me, bro.
You don't see tea time no more. Like, they just coming over to just sip a little tea. Like, nah, it's about brunch if they going to somebody's crib. Mimosas, they getting turned up.
Yeah, that shit dead, bro. That shit's dead. Because I feel like there's no point. And I feel like nothing good is going to come out of this girls trip. Especially y'all drinking, like, in another country, bro. Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's definitely a dicey situation. To me, it's more like just about the girls. Because even, like, I was going to say, like, maybe if, like, okay, your girl got a bunch of married friends. Well, why all y'all want to go to Jamaica? Like, y'all can't go to Paris. Y'all can't go to, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where it's just for the vibes, the beauty, the history, and all that stuff. But nah, bitches, they like, well, not all of them, but a lot of women, they just do stuff for other people when it comes to, like, okay, I want to go take a picture in this spot, or I gotta show everybody in the club how many bottles we drunk and all type of shit like that.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. And I look at it, maybe if she was married, but then if everybody married, let's go on a couples trip then. Goodness gracious, we're all there. We're all having a blast. Because I feel like that would be so much better, bro. And I feel like if you really love your husband, you'll have more fun that way, bro.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, especially when it comes to like places like that, like I'm more thinking like, all right, it's a place as a husband you probably wouldn't even want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said no diss to the UK, but you know, do I want to go to London? If my girl's like, yo, my family, like, oh, my mom's and all these, we trying to go to London, I'll probably skip out on that one, you know?
Hey, I can feel that too. But I feel like that's like a better place, bro, than Jamaica, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's not going to be, I don't know how London's club life, but I feel like you go to a party in London, you're crazy. You just want to cheat at that point. because ain't no way you're right.
I mean, I don't think the London nightlife would be like conducive to that. I mean, maybe a nigga might pull up on her with the British accent going crazy. So you just never know.
Do you think it's lit though?
Is it lit? I don't know if Hamza seemed like when he showed his little club Jones, he was having a good time. Shout out to the UK, man.
Shout out to the
Britons.
Maybe it might be lit, but I'm just thinking like I feel like it wouldn't be as lit as like Jamaica. So like if you partying like with
that's the thing. People go to Jamaica like it's a beautiful place, but most of the time, okay, what you gonna do there after you see the beauty in the daytime? At nighttime, it's party. Like it's party, it's drink, it's rum, it's smoking. Like it's not much outside of that. Beyond like daytime beautiful, you can go do so many different things in the daytime, but what you gonna do at night? And then it's like, all right, even if boom, your girl in a relationship, everybody like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this party. You think she's I'm gonna just stay in the room, type beat, like
my girl would.
Your girl would.
I promise to God she would, bro, because she knows if she go, I'm gonna be furious, and I'm gonna have to leave her.
But your girl didn't stay in the room.
That's why she not my bitch no more. If y'all really want to be honest about this shit, that's why she not my bitch. Simple as that.
Yeah, okay, but you talking about your ideal situation. Yeah. That's like, that's like, same thing I would like to think.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like that's what it is. And when someone does like break those laws, break those covenants, bro, hey, it's nothing I can do for you. Hey, you've said it before, either recreational purposes, but there's no.
Yeah.
You can't be, bro. You can't go against your boundaries like that, bro. Simple as that. Call me insecure, but I'm not going.
That's what you said, and that's what you have in place. It's like if that's known in a lot of things. I don't know. I just feel like a woman in her full femininity, you ain't even gotta. She gonna know. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna. All right, is this acceptable? All my friends are hoes, and they want to go to this club. Okay, that's one thing. Then when that's what I meant to say. I meant to say, okay, after they go to the night spot, the fucking 3 Jamaican dudes, it's your girl and 3 other girls. 3 or 4 Jamaican dudes, they pulling up. They're like, okay, I trying to go party with us at this hotel or this place or whatever. And then that's what I meant when I was saying like, oh, you think your girl go back to the room by herself or go with her friends type shit? You know
oh, damn. Well, I just answered that part. But in that situation, I honestly think, bro, if it was her friends, my girl, she's gonna go home, or she wouldn't even have friends like that would bring her into those kind of situations.
Exactly, and that's why you see like a lot of good girls. They used to say it's a red flag if a woman don't have a lot of friends, but I mean, who is your girl gonna be friends with? 9 times out of 10, her family members, cousins, and all that stuff. They not 5% woman, they're the 95% woman, and it's like, your girl. You can be her damn near her only friend until y'all do come to a space where y'all have like married friends. Yeah,
I like that a lot. I do, and that's just something we have to do. Hey, we spend more time together, babe. I'm perfectly okay with that. Than her having whole friends. Even it just don't be friends. It be like it could be her family members too. Like her family members are.
That's why I said like they could be 95% women as well. Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro. So let's say your girl is just with her family, bro. Bro, she might got some hoes as a sister, cousin, like best friend in the family, bro. You do not know, and then that's how you can really get into one of those predicaments, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know a guy. His girl went to a place like that, and a dude, he pulled up on her and said like, "Yeah, I like your lips" in front of her whole family. You think her family was thinking about the guy that she had back home?
That's some real shit. Hey, was that my story, nigga? That's literally what happened, though. Bro, and I feel like shit like that, bro, it'd be like, niggas don't be caring, bro. Niggas do not care. That's why I said Jamaicans don't care, bro. Like,
they ain't got nothing to lose.
They don't, bro.
Nothing to lose.
They really don't. That's why I respect that shit so much, bro. Just cause like he's shooting, bro, he gonna shoot a shot, bro, and that's the man. I'm not gonna get mad at another man, bro. Hey,
it's all about your girl and how she reacts to situations, and it's not even nothing to like. I mean, it can be you if you're not your fully masculine self, but sometimes a lot of girls they just tainted, they broken. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my friend earlier, he was having a problem with one of his old Jones keep trying to like come back, and I'm like, bro. Reason why she doing all this funny stuff is cause he said he was saying like a real woman wouldn't be doing this, Like, bro, she's not a real woman. She's a broken woman, bro. She got so much trauma. They've been in all types of relationships with men and women and stuff like that. It's like, it's just not going. It's gonna get to a point where it's like, I mean, do I think everybody can heal to a certain extent? Probably, yeah. But a lot of people not willing to do the work to actually heal.
That is fact, bro. And it was, I think it was Dr. Umar saying this, bro. He was like, emotionally like damaged women are more promiscuous, bro. And
Dr. Umar also says some niggas you can't change. Some of them you just gotta exterminate.
Hey, Dr. Umar might be spitting facts here, bro. And I look at that shit so heavy because a lot of the women that I knew personally that was promiscuous were very damaged individuals. Like whether like it was SA, like any kind like a traumatic incidents, like whatever it was, like for somewhere.
A lot of that stuff is our fault as men. Like just even going to like SA and stuff. A lot of that stuff is our fault, but it's everybody's own responsibility to heal.
That is facts, bro. And it sucks to say. It does suck to say because it's like you're that bearer of bad news. Like, yeah, I know that happened, but it's still up to you.
Up here, bro, it's going to be a lot of things we say that people just don't like. A lot of things we do, people just don't like. But, you know, they didn't like my boy Jesus when he was coming around spitting his spiel. So, yeah.
Real life, if they didn't like Jesus, why you think they're going to like you?
Thanks.
Bro, and that's that's just simply what it is, bro. And that's the same thing as men, bro. Like some people and everybody can get put in a horrible circumstance. Some shit like you had nothing to do with, could not control, but it's only you now.
Yeah. I lost my father when I was 12 years old. I had to heal myself from that. I could have let that been a reason why I like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna go commit serious crimes out in the world and fuck people over, steal from people, shoot people, kill people, all types of different things. I could have been like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. I like, nah, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, do my thing and work my way through that and go through life still being able to be a good person.
Facts, bro, and that's how you, cause you could blame the world, bro. You can like, in just speaking, like you could blame anybody you want to, for real.
Yeah, but I chose to, you know what I'm saying. There wasn't nothing for me to take accountability for, but I'm accountable for my feelings and my actions and how I react to certain things.
So that's the only thing you are really accountable for, my guy. Your feelings, your actions. What do you do after the fact, bro? Because that's how you really like move on with stuff, bro. What is gonna be your next move? What is gonna be your next move? Yeah, like, and that's no matter what happens. So that's why we say like niggas everybody's been through something like that's like, damn, I could really blame you for this, but I'm not. Let me move forward, type beat.
Cause if you spend a lot of time blaming stuff or blaming people, all that stuff got power over you, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. I realize there's a lot of simps all across the world that just don't understand the power that they have. Like even, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with a commenter earlier, I'm like, damn, like nigga, I was you at one point. I didn't understand things. I was judgmental on people. I had damn near had hate in my heart about certain things just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I used to be that nigga. Like, I can see a lot of things on a lot of people, like, damn, like, and that's the stuff that makes me want to help people when I see, like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be insecure about certain things. I used to, you know what I'm saying, like, put on a tough exterior, like, oh, yeah, I'm that guy, but the whole time at some points I wasn't really feeling like that guy. But people didn't know that, but but now so comfortable, I can be vulnerable, I can share my mistakes, flaws, and all these things to the world. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm always feel like that guy.
I feel that. And that's what it's really all about, bro. That's why I said real eyes recognize real lies, bro. Because once you really been through some shit, bro, you don't look at things the same way. And, like, speaking of that, like, I just love the Islanders, bro. I got a shirt. I got the I Love Islanders shirt under this because I really wanted y'all to know I love the Islanders. Everything we do for the Islanders, bro. Some people not Islanders, so they just not going to get it, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because it's like, boom, like, we're going to have certain topics, certain things we say, certain shorts reach eyes that's now our audience. Yeah. So it's a lot of opinions and stuff that comes behind that, which is like, that's cool too, because just that person commenting or that person sharing or putting that extra view on the page, it helps us reach another person that is our audience.
Literally, bro. Because some people really do need help. Like, then that's just
some people don't want it. Some people don't know they need it type shit. And I really can't do nothing for those people. Like, I'm just focusing on motherfuckers that, like, when I reach my hand out, they reaching back. Now I'm trying to, like, nigga, come on, get right, nigga. Like, I ain't with all that.
you can't force this upon nobody, bro. And that's some real stuff. Especially like you're that one person like you get it, but maybe all your friends don't get it type shit, bro. You can't force this stuff on anybody. I feel like you cannot force any kind of self-improvement knowledge on anybody because some people just don't get it.
They just don't get it and they don't want to get it. Like I told Barry, like bro, I'm talking to a brick wall right now. Like I understand that, and I gave him a little extra because I'm like, well, I do see myself in this little nigga right now. I see he has a preconceived like notion about Americans and all these different things, and just think we came there to disrespect his country and all type of shit like that. I see that, and I can take parts of that attitude and say like, damn, like yeah, I was like that, so let me try to help you, but hey. Bro on his own now. I told him I'm gonna see him in Bogota.
I'm telling you, bro. And that be the thing. And we was just talking about this last week, like giving people grace and stuff. I be trying to think of that. I'm like, I'm gonna give you grace because it's like, let's be honest, bro. If we pulled up in Bogota, he'd be shook. He'd be like, did these niggas just really pull up? Like, bro.
To his goddamn little shack. You know what I'm saying? It like. I just imagine his situation being so bad that if he's niggas getting spicy early in the AM on YouTube,
5 in the morning.
That's probably all he got for entertainment is YouTube. So I would just literally give bro some new shoes and some money and some love, bro.
Yeah, that's all niggas be
some
needing,
tough
bro.
love, a little bit of tough love, but
That's all you really be needing, bro. Tough love, bro. That's all it is, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm no stranger to poverty. Like, I understand shit, but that's why I can talk about shit and make jokes about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was homeless at one point. So, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, like, yeah, and I help you out at the same time. Like, I'm going to make fun of you, but I'm going to help you out. Like, I really pull up in Bogota if bro dropped a loaf.
No cap, what that is. Like, we don't even got to fight.
Yeah, I just want to give him some love. Man. I want to give all y'all some love. Straight up.
Speaking of love, bro, do you know your love language?
I don't believe in love languages.
Oh, that's a tough one. Why not?
Because the one random guy who made it up in a book made people think that they need to get gifts or they need some certain thing outside of themselves to feel love.
I feel you.
I believe more in attachment styles.
Attachment style?
Yeah, like some people
like anxious stuff.
Anxious,
like,
abandoned,
yeah.
And whatever those three are. But I believe more so in that than actual love languages.
Gotcha. Bro, but like, have you noticed you feel like love a certain way? Like from outside. We know you're supposed to love yourself, but like, I'm talking like love from the outside. Do you know if you feel it a certain way than others?
No, I mean, only the love I care about from outside is unconditional love, which is scarce. It's very scarce. I'm saying I could say it's a few people that I can feel that for, feel that from other than my mom. But if it's about stuff, and I don't know, I just feel like if it's not unconditional, is it genuine? If it's about, oh, I need you around me this certain amount of time, or I need you to say these things to me, I need you to give me this stuff, like, oh, this is how I feel love. I don't know. To me, that's very superficial.
I feel that, bro. I mean, I can definitely respect it. I look at it like this. With me personally, I look at it like how I feel like someone.
So what's your love language?
My love language is it's literally gifts. That's literally what it is. It's acts of service next though, but it's not that. It's not that I love just like this, like materialistic stuff. Like I had to learn it about myself though. It's not just about the materialistic. It's just the acts of just someone doing something for me. Like you can touch me, like hug me, but like I don't feel love that way. That's just how I kind of look at it. Like, yeah, we can hug. But, like I be even trolling you. Like sometimes, like give me a hug, bro. I do not like physical touch like that. And that's just me being honest. Like getting hugged and kissed on that shit, it kind of creeps me out a little bit. So I look at it as like, how do you feel love? Like when from the outside. So when someone does this, like that warm feeling you get, bro, because I feel like love is just a chemical. If we really want to get into it, bro, it's just a chemical in your brain, like I mean that's like the dopamine hit.
That's the feeling, but I think it's more of an energy. I feel like it's more of an energy, which I can see why you say. I mean, you like tokens in general, so I can see why you say, okay, if someone gives you something and it means something to you, then yeah, I can see that making you feel love. To me, it's just more about, I don't know. I feel like unconditional love is just a lot more valuable than me feeling love from either something someone gives to me, something they do for me, certain amount of time, or even touch. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like all of those things are temporary, regardless.
That is true.
All those things are temporary. But if someone really loves you, no matter what, like truly no matter what, then that's forever.
That is facts. That is forever. I got a question. How do you feel that unconditional love? Like, if you get what I'm trying to say, like, what makes you feel like you are loved unconditionally from whoever? Because unconditional is unconditional.
The first one you ever gonna feel it from as a man is gonna be your mom, and it doesn't have to feel exactly like that, but it's just literally. I mean, you're gonna get examples at it from being around people. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you've done some dumb shit, or like you're gonna do something that's gonna off-put someone at some point, just from being around somebody. Like I always say, like, yeah, it don't matter if it's two guys, two girls, guy and a girl, if they sharing a dorm or living together or whatever, it's gonna be a conflict at some point. But still being able to feel those feelings of conflict, that you can tell, like, alright, just cause fucking I stepped on your fucking Air Force Ones and we started fighting, you know what I'm saying? You could have did a lot more at, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I fucking blacked your eye. You could have been doing a lot more about it than what you did after, you know what I'm saying? We still found a way to get past that. That's how you know when something is like more unconditionally. Like, you see it, the best examples I can give is literally from a guy's mom, because you see it. A nigga will kill 100 people, do 15 rapes, and who's gonna be at that court date? His mama, more than likely. You know what I'm saying? She could be the last one in his corner.
That is facts. That's very so true.
And that's like, damn, no matter, nigga, what you do, yeah, we might have to talk about it and figure out that, you know what I'm saying, a better route for you, but they still love you.
That is tough.
It's a hard thing to have, but I think it's like a superpower of women to be able to do, because a lot of women that ain't really that broken, they will love a nigga unconditionally, even after leaving them. Like I said, you can love someone unconditionally and still be like, all right, like, I still love this motherfucker, but I gotta go, you know?
I gotta go. I feel that. That was deep. That was real deep. Because when you put it like that, love languages, it is definitely in the moment, bro. Because you can, let's say her love language is words of affirmation. You can give her affirmation in the moment, but what about a week later? She's gonna need more affirmations, my nigga. Like, so you gotta regularly, consistently.
And I think women, they are more so in the moment creatures, and they do need more reminders than us. And those things, like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of different for the woman, just because you want to be constantly, you want to be being stoic, but you want to be constantly like pressing her emotions and shit like that. So you want to make her happy, you want to make her feel loved, you want to make her do these things. That's why a guy will figure out, okay, well, which one of those things makes her feel that the best. It makes it easy to press that love emotion. Like, yeah, I press that sad emotion easily every day when I walk out the door, because she don't want me to leave type shit. But let me press these other buttons and figure out what presses those buttons. And yeah, I feel like it's just harder for a man to even, like, I feel like, no, man, I think it's kind of about the same as much as we love unconditionally. Because a nigga, like, we was seeing it, bro, a girl would be a hoe, a girl would be a cheater, and all these different things, and the nigga would still love her, bro.
Nigga be ready to die about that stuff, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro. And I feel like that does make a lot of sense, because you do want to keep pressing that love button in relationships, bro. But I feel like it's also important she's pressing that to you. So I feel like a good way for your woman to press that button in you is to love you unconditionally. So let's say you do some dumb shit, like you forgot to take out the trash or something. Like, don't, I mean, you can say something, but don't stop loving me for the shit. Or even go as far as fucking doing some other dumb shit. Let's say you fucked off like 20 bands. Needed that 20 bands for whatever reason. You fucked it off. Don't like get up and leave like we're gonna figure out how to make this 20 bands back.
And I think a lot of times with women, not knowing how because they didn't grow up seeing it, you know? I mean, in a lot, like, that just goes back to broken homes, especially with us in the black community. If you never seen your mom love your dad unconditionally, then how you gonna know as a woman what that looks like? You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of things. Like, women will ask men questions about certain shit, and it's like, it's not our job to teach you how to be a good woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of us haven't seen a good woman in general. Like, especially a lot of the guys that don't have their mom or their mom on drugs and shit like that. And how they, and then even then, it was like, your mom might have been a good woman, but she might not have been the best wife. And your dad might not have been the best husband at the same time, but it's still, we don't, like, knowledge is supposed to be passed down. And it's like, certain things, if we both know, okay, let me operate in my full masculinity, you'll figure out the rest. And if she decides, like, let me operate in my full femininity, she'll figure out the rest too. So it's just something that, it's a lot of inner work when it comes to that.
Right. That's a lot of inner work when it comes down to relationships, marriage, all that stuff, bro. Because I feel like some people be rushing it, bro. I'm sorry. I feel like some people really be rushing this whole marriage stuff. And I feel like, why rush it, bro? You got the rest of your life. Granted, eat right, it's going to be a long time. You feel me? So, like, really get to know a person before you, like, sign those documents, bro. And that's just what it is. My granny said I shouldn't get married before I'm at least 28.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely makes sense. And shit, I feel like you need to vet the woman at least for 2 years. You need to see 2 years of how she is during every season, every emotion, how she react when you inevitably do some dumb shit or something that she don't like. Know what I'm saying? How, and that's just another power of women, is to be forgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, most very feminine women, they are very forgiving when it comes to a lot of stuff like that. And that's another superpower they have. And like, if she doesn't have that, and it don't got to be on no big scale as far as cheating, because you can forgive and still leave a relationship if you so choose to as a woman. But you gotta understand, like, where our culture is, that's not a big thing. Like, people divorcing all the time, but a lot of other cultures, that's like a big, huge thing, like a big no. It's a reason why, like, Christians and stuff like that is not supposed to get divorced. Like, like, to me personally, I don't even believe in divorce. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've, like, literally, like, if I decree something in front of God and possibly sign the paper, there's no going back.
I feel the same way, bro. Because there's no way.
Now, you can't stop a woman from doing that, but if you vetted her long enough, you're going to know if she would do that or not.
That is true, bro. And you gotta watch out for spiteful people, bro. Like, spitefulness in women, bro. I feel like that's a major red flag. Like,
it's a learned trait.
That's tough. It is, bro. I feel like you gotta ask her about, like, past situations, past scenarios, and really look at stuff. Like, has she ever been spiteful to anybody? I feel like your woman, she shouldn't be spiteful to nobody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like, since she's been fucking with you, you can see her being spiteful. No, bro. Because I feel like that can easily turn around and happen to you.
Yeah, and if she's seen that from other women, aunts, moms, all that stuff, if she's seen spiteful behavior from those people, and then 9 times out of 10, that's how she has learned to react when men do something that she don't like. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, it's and all of that comes from this the whole fairy tale culture we live in over here in the West, man. Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know, the hoes is really running the female culture in general.
Spitefulness, bro. If I ask you about a past situation, you tell me, yeah, I keyed this car, or I did this, I don't need to hear nothing else. I don't really care what he did at that point. Like, he could have did some really fucked up shit, and we're not saying it's okay that he did it. It's still the fact that you keyed it. You did what? You're crazy.
Exactly. I mean, if you don't address those things, or even, like, you know, maybe, okay, she keyed the car, but she tell you, like, oh my God, yeah, I did some stupid shit to my ex. I'll never do some shit like that. Like, it still might come back to bite you in the butt, but that's at least better than her thinking that shit was okay to do. Yeah. And her attitude is like, yeah, I'll do it again, for real. Like, if she got that type of attitude, run. Definitely a red flag if she did it, but you can tell she's kind of remorseful, or she feels like it was something she shouldn't have did, like some low-class behavior, then, you know, you can kind of work from there. Still kind of a oranges for that.
Definitely, bro, because, bro, I ain't gonna say no names, but I knew a shawty, bro. She did some shit, apologized, and did the same shit again, bro. And literally, but this time did it 10 times worse. And I told my friend, I was like, I knew you shouldn't have never fucked with that girl, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta think, like, it's they're about the moment. So if everything's fine and dandy, then it's like, yeah, babe, I'll never do that again. But as soon as it's not, you're gonna see the real her, and that's the craziest thing about it is it takes some stuff that makes her highly emotional for you to actually see the real woman that you're with.
Literally, bro. And I feel like that's something you gotta see your girlfriend in that moment, like highly emotional. Yeah. What did she do? Like, does she shut down? Did she go? You might need to
force that shit just to see what happened. You feel me?
And you might got to, bro. I'm a big one, cause mind you, this wasn't even my shorty, but like I was looking at it like, damn, she really told me she would never do this shit again, and then she went and did this shit again. Like, it changed my view on women. Damn, I was like, ain't no way. Granted, not saying what he did was acceptable, but you literally said you was not gonna do this again. And then the first thing the woman go to say, well, he said he won't go do this again. He said he won't go cheat on me again, so I don't gotta come in here breaking shit.
And then women always like to talk about emotional maturity and emotional intelligence and all these different things, but when it comes down to y'all being highly emotional, all logic goes out the window. It's literally, what can I do to make you feel some of how I feel? And that's a bad way to go about things. You know, that's how women end up killing their husbands and all type of shit like that. When in reality, and then it's like, before it gets there, it's about us as men. Like, I can't have that conversation without calling us out first, because a lot of this shit just comes from a woman feeling highly embarrassed or feeling lied to. And those are two things you can easily prevent.
Hey, preach, bro. I swear you're absolutely right. But I still look at it like, and I feel like this is for the man point too. If you say you're not going to do some shit, bro, don't do it. Simple as that. Yeah, I feel like it's so simple. Or don't say you're not going to do it. Me personally, if I know for a fact this is something I might do again, I'm not going to say I'm never going to do it again. That's just how I feel. Like, unless I put like a time limit on it, or be like, okay, I won't do this for 3 months. Okay, then we can do that. But after that 3 months, I'm willing to do it again. You feel me? But like, and I feel like the same with cheating. Don't say, hey, I'm not gonna cheat on you, baby. It ain't no cheat.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's making any like forever promises. They kind of all are bad. Like, and there's certain things, like, you know, if you a sweet talker, you know how to talk to the ladies. It's so easy for that to come out your mouth. For like, yeah, you're the only one for me and all that type of stuff. But then you grow and evolve and you start seeing the world different or whatever, and then you make the mistake. She's gonna hold you back to when you first said that shit, day 3 of the relationship or whatever. And I said she's gonna hold you to that standard, which I can't really blame a woman for doing that. So that's why, like you said, it's best to not even make those promises. Like, even if you are like, boom, you're gonna be faithful, this, that, and the third, it's still gonna hurt a little bit less. It's gonna hurt regardless. Know what I'm saying? Because woman on woman, you gotta let them go through their emotions, but she'll be able to deal with it better if you didn't lie to her or she don't feel lied to.
Literally, I totally agree, bro. And I feel like that be the stuff we try to avoid. And I feel like it be the same as women, bro. Women do this stuff so much, but as a man, you don't be surprised when women make promises they know they can't keep.
Oh yeah, because it's with women, and that's one of the most beautiful things about her is, it's all the moment. That's what it is. Is literally, it's all the moment. How I'm feeling right now is how I want things to go, and that's kind of why it's like women in business, and it's like they can switch up what they want to do so very quickly, or they got 100 million different ideas and stuff like that, because everything is about the moment, not being thought about logically or at all times. How it's more so with a man.
That is facts, bro. And I was having a conversation with my mom. She was like, yeah, women be thinking more logically than men. I was like, I know you lying. You change your mind every other week.
yeah, I'm about to say, I mean, maybe as she matures, or if she's been in a space where she's been doing things on her own and has to think in a more masculine manner, or been fucking with like a lot of feminine dudes, then yeah. But I think after a certain, I think
my dad feminine is crazy.
Nah, I'm not calling your dad feminine. I'm talking about women in general. Like, I'm saying, like, if she, but it's multiple reasons I name, not just the guy being feminine. Like, if she's been in a more masculine position, or she's been, it don't even got to be about feminine dudes, just dudes that have made stupid emotional decisions. Because you see it with men. Men is just emotional. Men are just way more dangerous because of the strength and the ability to do certain things. And also, guys will go a lot harder when it comes to this stuff. That's why you see how the women mostly commit suicide, pills and stuff like that. A nigga will blow his fucking brains out with the closest gun. Like, it just, guys are a lot more like serious, well, a lot more like violent when it comes to certain things.
I like that one a lot because I don't see too many guys like straight men cutting their wrists. That's crazy.
Nah, they gonna do that thing. They gonna do it.
You gonna do that shit? Go for the jugular or some shit, baby. But like, just that's crazy. That was kind of funny, bro. But I definitely feel that. So that's why I said, granted, if your girl does say something like this, like, "Hey, I'm never gonna cheat on you. You don't gotta worry about me leaving." Take it in, rehearse it, like read it through your mind, but also know it's kind of
that's conditional.
Emotion.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, that's conditional. If you do have one of those 1% women, not even a 5%, I'm talking about you go into a room 100 girls, literally only one gonna be able to love you unconditionally like that, to where they not leaving because they know. And this usually gonna be, you know what I'm saying, just those more feminine women. It's gonna be the more feminine woman that understands, like, okay, if I say I'm gonna be with him, it's best for me to stay with this man as long as he's not beating on me or a bum. As long as he's not beating on me or a bum, it's best to stay with this guy than to go give myself to a whole nother man.
Literally, bro. And I feel like I be looking at that stuff, especially when it comes down to women, like they start getting older and stuff. I feel like some women, it just hits them like kind of later, like, whether it's body count or like growing in age, like I might need to settle down with one man. And I feel like a lot of women already had that one man they could have settled down with. That simp they couldn't have like had for that long time would have treated them so much better.
Yeah, I feel like even, I feel like God, that even with the super thoughts, he tries to send them at least one simp. That I gotta say, he tries to send them that, and if they don't take it, then they just hit after that, and they mad at men on the internet.
Literally mad at men like all men are trash. No, all men aren't trash, because when God sent you that simp, you didn't want them. You didn't want them. Now look at what you get. You're getting men that's like you.
And still chasing the ones that you're not even in their league, not in their bracket no more at that point.
That's what, bro, and that's why I be trying to tell women, bro, like, y'all playing a different game than men. That's why it's so fucked up. A man, let's say he 20 right now, bro, he has the rest of his life to get rich and fuck younger girls with you, if that's what he chooses to, or go celebrate with his wife, bro.
One of my guys, we talking on the live stream, he like, yeah, I'm in my prime now. But he said he started off, he was talking about an old situation. He was like, when I was in my prime. He's like, nah, I'm in my prime now. I'm like, bro, you're 27 years old. Your prime ain't for another 10, 15 years, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of being a man, is you're playing the long game. When a woman, her best time to really secure and lock a nigga down is going to be in her early to mid 20s.
I promise you, that's a fact. That's literally a fact. And it's like, the fact that some people don't get it is crazy. Bro, as a woman, I know for a fact no woman wants to be single at 30, bro. I'm not hearing it, bro. Especially if you don't got no kids. I feel like it's natural in their fucking mind.
I feel like if they do want to be that, then they, you know what I'm saying, broken, a lot of trauma, sometimes it's better this than what I was dealing with type vibes, which, again, that goes back to men out here fucking women up, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I'm just saying, I don't think no woman wants to be single past then. But you got to think, as a man, you single at 34, especially like you've been grinding in your 20s, you're up. You can do literally whatever you want. It's that a girl, she cannot.
You can be a man and be broke at 35, and then you can be at the top of your life by 40, 100 million up, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And people going to judge you off what you got coming in your future. And women, just how things are. You're born with your values, so people gonna judge you off your past.
Literally, bro, and it makes sense to me in my head, but to some people, I guess they just don't get it. I don't know, bro. But I be looking at it like this. That's why we tell you, like, it's best to start as early as possible, because I feel like it's just more litness. Like, it's just more litness. Like, being lit in the 20s is probably gonna be different than being lit in the 30s. Being lit in the 30s is gonna be different than being lit in the 40s.
Mm-hmm. But the best thing about it is your best day is gonna be ahead of you, not behind you. Like, the best day you have. As far as like older guys I listen to, and older guys I like to listen to, they always say they'll be in their 40s, they're in their 50s, and they're like, yeah, I'm having a time of my life now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, and I think that comes with the wisdom, that comes with experience, that comes with just being more secure in yourself. Because you could have got $1 million last year, but it's still that million is different from how that million is when you got 20 more on top of it later down the line.
That is true, bro. Hey, that's true. So just as a guy, just know, take your time out here, man. Still work towards your shit, get your shit done, but you're not in no rush, bro. You're not in no rush.
Yeah.
But for the women, get on it. You're in a rush.
Hey, you need to be trying to lock it down right now. Yesterday, call him back, and I always tell, hey, your baby daddy is not a bum, and he's not beating on you or mentally abusive, no type of abuse. Go back to him, run back to him. Like, you need to get to him right now.
I'm telling you, bro. And that be the thing, bro. I feel like that's why some men value women so highly standard, like, especially like the businessmen, like the ones that be having their wives on the side all the time, like she helps with the business. They value them so much because they stay down, bro. Mm-hmm. Women don't understand how important it is just to stay down, bro. Like, I feel like so many women are butthurt, bro, because they just didn't stay down. And then when the nigga come up, bro, he lit and then like, damn, I wish I couldn't have just stayed down, bro.
Yeah, it's a dicey game because, I mean, I don't blame the woman that, boom, she in her young 20s, but she want a nigga that already got it all together. All that's cool, but you just got to understand, the one who got it more together, he got a lot more options than the one that, you know, and he has a lot less real estate in you than the guy that you stood down with for having you. You know what I'm saying? The guy that he had invested into you. This other one, you don't know he's from a can of paint. You don't know he'd been divorced twice and none of that shit. It's just like, it's very, very dicey game they play. But either way, you do it. As long as you lock the nigga down, make sure he put that ring on and you get baby out of it, you'll be all right financially.
I mean, that is true. But I feel like it'd be so much more than that. You gonna want like a man in that house, bro. That's what I say. Like, if you got a baby daddy, go run to him. Simple as that. Cause I don't get it, bro. I would say, bro, so let's say a nigga does date you when you already have 1 or 2 kids, bro. Let's say he does, bro. I feel like it's never gonna be the same. Like, whether it is like the actual baby daddy that's in the house, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it only won't be the same. I mean, it's just chemistry at that point, biologically. Once you done had 2, 3 baby daddies, you definitely not pair bonding with nobody fully. You know, it's just, it is what it is at that point. It's just the choices you made at that point. You're gonna have to. It's like you started off with a decent deck and then you fucked it up on purpose, and now you try to play the game.
Literally, bro. And I feel like now you're coming back from a disadvantage, bro. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's a greater disadvantage than being a broke man, bro. Because you got to think, those circumstances, you can have a shitty hand, bro, and switch that joint around, bro.
Yeah, the next day, tomorrow, you stumble across $1 billion idea or $1 billion lottery ticket. You that guy.
I'm telling you, every single trip, you're going to be that guy. That's why it's so important to use your time wisely, bro. Use that thing so wisely. Because I feel like if you really just lock in, bro, you just take some years to really focus on yourself, bro, you're going to become better, bro. And just coming better a little bit over time, bro, eventually you're going to get to where you want to be in life.
Yeah, I mean, your time is always going to be your biggest asset. It's the most important thing. And never look at anything like time wasted, unless you really, really just wasted that shit. Like, if you, like, I'm talking like more so like relationship wise or just people, like, if you had an experience with something, then it's not time wasted. Now you have knowledge, you have something to learn from if you look at it the right way.
That is true, bro. I feel like it's all about how you look at it. I hate when people say that, like, they dated a guy and they be like, oh, it was just a big waste of time. Obviously, it's not a waste of time. It's kind of what made you who you are today a little bit. Mm-hmm. So you can't say it's a waste of time. And I look at it stuff as anything you've ever done in your life, you wanted to do it at one point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the most part, unless someone was forcing you and had you at gunpoint type shit. Like, yeah, I mean, shit, you got bad grades, it probably was your choice. It was like, yeah, I mean, this homework right here, I could do this, or I could go do this other thing. You know, it's like everything you wanted to do at the time. And the quicker you are able to take accountability for how you use your time, the quicker you will be able to use it better, because you understand, like, I already know I done fucked up, kept wasting my time getting high. If I keep doing it going forward, then I already know I'm wasting my time. But if I take accountability and I know that, it's like now it's my choice if I'm gonna waste this time or not. Not I'm still blaming the weed man or something like that.
No cap, bro. No cap. Hey, you can't blame the weed man, bro. He only doing what you telling him. You know what I mean? You can't blame him, bro. But that's exactly how it is, bro. And I've been looking at this stuff like it's 2024, bro. Granted, we've been improving every day. We definitely have, especially like month by month, year by year. But I feel like you look at it like there's always room to make it better, bro. There's literally always room to make it better. I feel like this is the year, like really try to take that thing to the next level. Like try to use more of the time, like in good places, bro. Create better habits for yourself, type shit.
And another good thing is you always have less time than you think you do. That's one
true.
thing about it. Sometimes, certain situations you might have more time than you think. But for the most part, it's moving faster than you think it's going to move, and you have less time than you think. So definitely, like, I love how Cat Williams in his interview, he was saying, like, he really live every day like it could be his last day. And I think that's going to be the best way to make use of your time, is to live. And when you wake up, the first thing you're thinking about, like, all right, this could be the last one. Let me go hard. And before you go to bed at night, you think, oh, damn, did I use my time wisely? Did I get everything done that I needed to get done? For me to say I lived it like it was my last day,
Facts.
I think that's a good way to look at it.
I like that too. I was just thinking about that too. And I feel like that's a great way to look at life, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is all we got, bro. That's why I be telling people. Like, that when people start talking about, like, depression and stuff like that, I'm like, bro, you literally only got one life. Be happy, bro. Like, be happy for what you got. And I feel like a lot of that stuff, they don't be showing gratitude for what they do have. Yeah. Especially going to these different countries. We've seen people really in poverty. Like, they're using rainwater money. Bro, you got running water and you're depressed? Chill, bro. Chill, bro. It's not even like that.
Yeah, man, it could be a lot worse. And a lot of times, people just not being present, you know what I'm saying? And sitting on Instagram, scrolling shit, that's not being present. Like, you need to be present in life, present in the moment, and, go to the gym, move your energy around and stuff like that. And a lot of those things will make you feel a lot better. And it's because you using that time wisely, you putting deposits down, you investing in yourself with your time instead of wasting and giving your time to somebody else, because that's how all these apps and shit make money off your time.
Facts, bro. And it's the most valuable thing, bro. We treat it like it's nothing, bro. It's kind of fucked up, bro. It's like, I feel like money, you still have a good relationship with money, but money is nothing for real. This shit is fugazi. Like, this shit is smoke and mirrors, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like it's really that time. What are you putting your time towards, bro? Because if you start putting your time towards, like, something that's forever, bro. Like, think about it. Like, your whole life, the only thing, your body, this is until you leave this earth. So it's damn near forever for you.
The only gonna be thing left is thoughts and memories, and hopefully you did something to where people will remember you a little bit longer than others,
I'm telling you, bro, leave something for your kids. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. I ain't even got kids, but I've been thinking, like, how do I want to be remembered? Like, I want to know me for working hard, like, being the hardest worker in my fucking family, like, this nigga Kingmeechyyy, like.
Being the one, like me, I've been looking in line to, like, estate planning and stuff like that. And that's a big thing, to be the one who's saying, like, look, I'm going to create the Tyler Family Trust, and boom, this is what assets is going to be in the trust. This trust can't be touched by the government. It can't be touched by nobody that's not is not a trustee of the trust. So it's like, this is our family legacy lifeline right here. That's a big thing, to be the one to start something like that up. And I be looking into stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's some legacy building type stuff. You trying to make sure everybody is good. Everybody's good for forever.
Exactly, bro. Even even for the people you don't get to see, like, I never met one of my grandpas, bro. But, like, everybody be talking about, like, oh, he was a nice, great guy. But it's still, like, leaving something for everybody else. So it's you hearing the stories too, like, yeah, he worked hard 5 miles a day smoking shit. But at the same time, like, you can actually see it, like, yeah, he bought that house, he built that, he did this for the family. I feel like that's where it really is.
It's for those assets, like, yeah, the stuff, like, none of this stuff really means shit at the end of the day, but just people having that, not saying it's gonna make you making the name on your back proud, like, that's gonna do something for the people coming up, like, you know For fucking your great grandkid, like, yo, I'm a Tyler, yo. I can't be doing that stuff the other kids over there doing. I don't know what they doing in the bathroom, vaping and shit during class and shit. Like, I'm not doing that.
I'm telling you, that's all I really need, bro. And installing good habits in your children, because you know all this shit is passed down, bro. Like all the genetic shit, like traits or stuff. We know this passed down, bro. Don't start your kids off in hell, bro. That's some real ass shit. Like before you have kids, you need to try to work out every single demon you got, so like they don't have to like deal with your bullshit, bro. And that's a big one.
Or you don't have to try to hold your bullshit away from them while still trying to raise your child at the same time.
But that's going to be the end of today's podcast, man. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, bro. Another great episode.
Yes, Lord. Thank you for tuning in, man. I know we probably got a couple new faces. Welcome. How you doing? We love y'all. We love all y'all. And just make sure, hey, you the only one that can hold yourself accountable at the end of the day. So when you in the room late at night, don't jack off.
Nope. And don't comment on the same hand you just jacked off to, bro.
Not on our channel.
Not on our channel.
Love y'all. Love y'all.